So now we are going to do this problem, that is a transformation is given, transformation from a polynomial to another polynomial. So transformation P to R, transformation from the polynomial set of all polynomials of degree 2, that is P to R, and to set of all polynomial P3R, which has like degree 3. So be the linear transformation. How it is defined by this function. So if you take, see, any element in P to R will look like this. Will have constant number a0 plus a1x plus a2x square. So that is how any element in P to R looks like. That is general form of P to R. And if you have the transformation of that point, the transformation makes the function is defined, it should be in P3R, means there should be till x3 element, degree 3. So first element is defined as 2a0 plus 2a2, second element is defined a0 plus a1 plus 3a2 into x, and third one will be a1 plus a2 into x square, and last one is a0 plus a2 x cube. So this is how it is defined. The function t is defined, or linear transformation t is defined. So what we have asked is a matrix representation of this transformation t, a matrix A of t relative to to the basis, whatever basis we have. So since this one is an illustrative example, we ourselves is taking two bases here. Okay, they have, in the example they have given these two bases. There can be so many bases. They have given two bases, A, script A and script B. So to get a matrix A, what we have to do is, here it is given A is nothing but okay, so if uj is belongs to the first set domain, then tuj can be represented as in matrix form summation I from 1 to m aij vi, where vi's are basis vectors of codomain and uj's are basis vector of domain. So here in our example, the basis of domain is A, which has 3 elements, because it's of degree 2, we will have 3 elements in basis vector of P to R, and this basis B is the basis of P3R of codomain. So to get the matrix representation, what we'll do is, we'll take each of these elements and we'll write it in terms of, if I have 1, I'll take T of 1 and I'll have the representation in terms of this basis vector in codomain, because T of 1 or T of any vector belongs to the codomain. So if it is a vector of codomain, I can represent it in terms of these many vectors, or this basis vectors. It should be represented because codomain is a vector space there, and this element T of 1 or any element belongs to that set. So to find the first column of A, what we'll do is, I'll take the first vector here, that is T of 1, because when you have the matrix representation, how it will be like this: T of u1, the first column, second T of u2, third one is, like, last one is T of un. So if I take this one as u1, this one as u1, this one as u2, and this one is u3, I have to get T of u1, T of u2, T of u3. So first I'll get T of 1, but any element in the domain will be represented in this form. So I'll take, to get what is a0, a1, a2, what I'll do is, I'll take a0 plus a1 of x, one second, what I'll do is a0 plus a1 of x plus a2 of x square is equal to 1. I'll take this. So if you equate this, only constant term will, I'll get it as equal to 1. Rest all the coordinate of x here is 0, coordinate of x square a2 also equal to 0. So what I'll get is a0 is equal to 1, a1 is equal to 0, a2 is equal to 0. So what are the things I got here? By comparing with this, I got a0 is equal to 1, then a1 is equal to a2 is equal to 0. That's what I got. So by using that, I'll get this transformation. The first element here will be 2a0 plus 2a2. So a0 is 1, so I'll get 2 plus a2 is 0, so 2 plus 0, 2. And the second element, I'll get a0 is 1, rest all elements are 0, so 1 into x. So first one is 2 into 2 plus 1 into x, and third one is a1 is 0, a2 is also 0, so this whole thing will be 0. And the last one is a0 is 1, so 1 into x cube. So that's what I have to get 2, the first element I got, then 1 into x plus 1 into x cube. That is by these additions I did these elements by taking all these elements. So now I got the codomain 2 plus I got the transformation. It will be 2 plus x cube. Now I have to write this 2 plus x cube in, because t of 1 belongs to codomain, I have to write in terms of basis vector there. So what is the basis vector there? Where it is? Once again. So what is the basis vector there? These are the basis vector 1 x 1 minus x square, comma 1 minus x cube. So I have to write this whole thing in terms of that. So how can I write that? By linear combination, 1 into 1 plus 1 into x plus 0 into 1 minus x square, because x square term itself is not there, plus 1 into 1 plus x cube. So if you do this, simplify this, you have to get this form, because I get 1 here and 1 more here, so 2 is there, x I got from here itself, and x cube I got from here. So this is the representation in this in terms of matrix, in terms of basis vectors. So I'll take, so what is alpha ij, or what are the constants here? 1, 1, 0 and 1. So that one I'll take it as in column form. That is nothing but the matrix form of T1 of under the basis B. So this is the first column of A. Now I have to find second column. For the second column, I'll take U2, which is 1 minus x. So once again I will compare 1 minus x with this a0 plus a1x plus a2x square. And when I compare 1 minus x with this, the constant term a0 will be 1. Then a1 will be minus 1 and a2 will be 0. Right? a0 is 1. a0 is equal to 1, or I'll write like this, a0 equal to 1, then a0 is equal to 1, then a1 is minus 1 and a2 is 0. So by using that I have to get the transformation. What is the value I'll get here? 2 plus 0, so I'll get 2 here, I'll get 2 here. Then from here a0 plus a0 is 1, a1 is minus 1, so it will be 0, in plus 3a2, once again it will be 0 only. The next one I'll get a1 plus a2, a1 plus a2 is once again a1 plus a2 is minus 1, so for here I'll get minus 1, and last one a0 plus a2, I'll get it is equal to 1. So I'll get here 2 plus x square plus x cube, 2 plus x square plus x cube I got by t1 minus of x. So once again I have to write it in the basis form. So how I'll do that? 0 into 1 plus 0 into x, 1 into 1 minus x square plus 1 into 1 plus x cube. So I can write it in the column form, all these elements 0, 0, 1, 1. So this is the second column I got. Now I have third element, third basis element, that is x square itself. So once again I'll compare x square with this. So a0 will be 0, a1 will be 0 and a2 will be 1. What is the value here? it will be 2 here. For this I'll get 2. For this I'll get 3, and for this I'll get 1, and for this at the last one I'll get 1 itself. So I'll get 2 plus 3x plus x square plus x cube. So that's what I got here. Now once again I have to write it as a basis vector, and whatever the elements are there I made it as matrix. So together I'll have the matrix transformation T into from basis B to A, which will be, each of these are column vectors, so I can write this matrix A. So this is how we'll get a matrix representation of the linear transformation